All right. Right, the pinch thing. So let's find it again.
I wonder if Eric can do that part.
He can. He
Okay.
can. I'd like to show you what I would do just so you have it,
Okay.
you know. But he would probably would do that. He's like, yeah, if you're giving me individual drums, and I've got the overheads on the
Yeah.
on the so like yeah, here's that MIDI spot, right? All right. So you've got this your overheads now are you can solo them and they're by themselves, right? So you should be able to go in and make little volume envelopes to choke them if you want.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I've seen you've added some volume. You have volume envelopes here for other things. I guess you've done a little bit of that.
That might have even been by mistake.
Maybe.
I think they just automatically showed up on a couple tracks.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, you can always take them away. I will to make an envelope. There's a menu for envelopes, but if you want to make the volume envelope appear, you can hit V. I think you can. I mean, there's P for pan. I think you can view them somewhere in here. There's a maybe it's track envelopes. See this? And you can toggle these. There's like volume, pan, volume pre-effects, pan pre-effects. There's all kinds, and you can even put in custom ones if you want. But V will show your volume, and then you can drag this down, and so you can see the volume of your overheads. So I'm gonna solo this. Let's open up this MIDI and look at it. Wait, where's the? Oh, I gotta scroll down to see the kicks. There they are. All right, so you want bump, 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 bump. That's that pop, pop, pop kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna do just screw around here. You probably would have a pop, 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 pop on every single kick, right?
Yeah.
Like bump. So I can see there's only a couple Chinas here. Like you got one here, and you got one here.
Yeah, that might have even been a mistake. I probably left those notes in extra.
So I'm gonna do that.
Because if there's 4 pinches going on, it's physically impossible to play the other chinas during that time.
Well, are we doing like are we going pump bump 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 with the kick? Okay.
Yeah.
So okay, got it. So I'm just gonna make sure there's a China now on every single kick drum. It'll sound really washy because we're not choking it yet, but it's like right, jump
Yeah.
bum bum bum. All right, so now we know where they are. There's one here.
I think what I did was I added the chinas just because I couldn't find the choke symbol.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, this would sound cooler since I can't figure out how to
Right.
do the fucking
Since you
choke.
can't do a choke.
Yeah.
Well, you can. What we're gonna do is add. I'll show you how to do the little volume things, and then if you want to change it to another symbol, you can just go do it.
Yeah.
It'll still work.
Nice.
So right now we're looking at the volume. This is the volume line for the overheads, right here. Okay. So here's your first hit. Bomb, 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 bomb. Right. This first hit is kind of in a weird spot. It's in between two little lines here. You know what I mean? Like you got your grid. It's snapping here. So I wanna make this grid more detailed so we can actually hit every single kick. Does that make sense? What I'm saying? I want to.
Finer tuning.
Yeah, I want to make it so I can actually click in between these, which right now I can't do.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, you can do that. So if you go into the right here, these grid lines. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe you right click it. Yep. If you right click the grid, this you can adjust like what you see. You can turn snapping off or whatever. Right now we've got a quarter. I guess it's quarter note. So I'm going to change it to an eighth note here, and then you'll see what happens. It adds more. It just adds more lines vertically. You know what I'm saying? Fall so far.
Yeah.
Okay. So now we've got a line on every single kick. Bomb, 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 bomb. Right. And the reason I do that is because I want to stick in some points on this volume to adjust the volume of the cymbals for choking. So have you messed with the volumes at all?
Yeah, I think I did a couple times just by mistake.
Okay, gotcha. Well, the way it works is you can to insert a point on this envelope. You shift and click, and it'll stick a point on there, and then you can shift and click and stick another point. So I'm going to stick a point on every single one of these um, symbols. Let's see. Bum, 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 bum. So it's bum, 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 bum. And then it does a little blah, 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 like a. So three chokes. Bum, bum.
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, cool. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 4 in here. All right, so I'm going to. This is a thing called snapping. Snapping is what does this. It's what makes things pop. It makes it so you are unable to do anything that is off the grid, right? So I'm going to turn snapping off for a minute. You can see how things are smooth now. See how it's not snapping around to the different points. So I want to do that because I want to try to stick some. I want to stick some dots in here to create chokes. Really, what we're doing is we're doing really quick turns of volume now. So like bump 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 bump. We're literally choking it with volume. So I'm going to go in here. I'm going to shift click. I'm going to stick like a point here, and then I'm going to shift click and stick a point here, and then I'm going to grab this point and turn it way down. You see this?
Yeah.
Oops. Control Z, undo. You can move too far one way and it does this mess. So I don't know. I'm just gonna guess. Like let's look at something like that. Actually, let's move this over even more. So it looks something like that, right?
Yeah.
So put a point here, and drag it down. Let's see how that sounds. I'm gonna listen to it muted, or not muted, but soloed. Almost. It's pretty good.
If it was on a different symbol.
On a different symbol, probably sound pretty good. So it's a little drastic. I'm gonna do a thing. Okay, all hotkeys, dude. This is all on video. You can go back and look at it if you want. You can put one of these lines right here. If you hold down Alt and drag, you can change the curve. See this? So I'm gonna make it so it's a bit less drastic. It's more like that. Let's see if that's any better. It's not bad.
Yeah.
It's not bad. It's like it's one of those things where it doesn't sound amazing by itself, but when it's with the other stuff, I don't think you really notice a difference. So I'm gonna now take. We got 2 chokes in here. We need 2 more. I'm gonna right click and drag and grab all these dots, and then I'm gonna go to copy, and I'm gonna go right here and turn snapping back on, and then I'm gonna click right here, and then I'm gonna go to paste. Boom. And then I'm going to paste another one right here. Boom. So I just copied some dots and duplicated it. So
Nice.
super manual, super weird, but like whatever. If you don't have a drummer and you're doing it yourself, you gotta like, you know.
Nice.
Okay, better, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't know. There you go. There's your show. So you could leave that to Eric to do, but it's nice to know you can. I'll go up here. We can try another symbol now that you've got that done.
Yeah.
Like, is there another? Let's see, which one? There's China. Where's another one of those symbols? Where are the symbols? Do you remember? There's one. Like that.
Yeah.
Like that one. I'm gonna double right click here and call this symbol 1. This is just to remind you that I don't know, it's nice to see where stuff is. So so up these 4.
Yeah.
You can right click and drag in here and grab multiple things too if you want to move them around. I'm gonna grab these 4 and move it right there. Let's just see what happens.
Yes.
Sweet. Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. So whatever. If Modo is gonna give you wimpy ass symbol chokes, I'm gonna hit Control S and save. One of the symbols, the drum software I use right now is called Slate. I like it a lot, and what it does is it has a separate MIDI note just for the choke. So you can hit the cymbal and immediately hit the choke note, or you can move it way out here, and so that will change the length of the choke.
Nice.
But it's the first one I've used that actually does that. The chokes have been a problem for a while. Same with like snare rolls and shit, but whatever. The drums sound so good, it's kind of hard to complain. Okay. So, and now you've got a volume envelope sitting here. You got your little chokies. You can click on this overhead track and hit V and hide it if you want. If you don't want to look at it, doesn't really matter. It's up to you.
I guess it's good to see.
It is good to see. So I'm going to show you how to turn this into a template so you can use it later, and then we'll do it with some of the guitars you like, and then you'll have that for the future. And then let's talk about rendering out some stuff.
Okay.
Does that work?
Yeah.
What other things? Is there anything else that came to mind?
No, that's pretty much it. Just
I want to hear this wave you're talking about. I want to hear. You said not sounding good. I want to hear what you're talking about for sure.
That was the only other thing.
So this is called drum bus. I'm gonna click on the drum bus and I'm gonna shift click on the last track, and that's gonna select all these. So this is like your drum kit, right? So I'm gonna right click on one of these, and then there's all these options here, and you can choose to save tracks as a template. Okay. So if I click that, this is where it stores your track templates. It's just right in here inside Reaper called track templates. What do you want to call this? Like drum set, drums, October 2023. Like what do you this is basically the drum kit you're using right now. So
sci-fi metal project.
yeah. There we go. Sci-fi metal project drums. Great. Done. All right, and let's save what's your favorite guitar situation right now? Like do you have what rhythms you would definitely use in another song, or
The high rhythms.
where are those? Are they called high rhythms?
Yeah.
Yeah, high rhythm guitar 1, high rhythm guitar 2.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers right here. Fucking Jesus Christ, that's so heavy. Now I highly recommend panning these. I don't know if you've done any panning yet, but if you pan these out wide, like this, looks like right now this is panned to the left, and this is also panned to the left. If you pan this motherfucker out here,
Hard left.
not hard, but 20, 30% each. It gets real wide, and I definitely recommend that for all of a rhythm guitar.
Yeah.
You don't have to, but I do think that would be.
30% each.
Oh, I totally did the wrong thing. I did volume.
Oh.
No wonder they were the same. I'm a fucking turd. Okay, you already have them panned out, don't you?
Yeah. But that was the thing. First.
Where's the pan? Oh, that's the volume envelope.
Yeah, you have to. I use the mixer for panning.
Oh yeah, there's the pan. Oh, you already have them panned out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
that was it. Yeah.
that's why they sound so fucking good. Okay, never mind. Forgot I said anything.
Yeah. I was just gonna say, initially, I tried doing hard left and hard right, and I was like, this doesn't sound right. So then I just did middle left and middle.
Yeah,
right.
that's what I do as well. Sometimes you can do hard and then put another one in the middle, or something because it kind of creates it sort of creates a gap when you have them hard pan. You know what I mean? Anyway, all right. So let's do high rhythm guitar 1 and 2. You like?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna select both of these, and I'm gonna right click and I'm gonna save tracks as a template, and we'll call these sci-fi metal project high rhythm guitar. Okay.
Now, this is also saved. Well, you probably already know, but the plugin that I use, I custom made that preset.
Oh, cool!
So
And then saved it.
Yeah,
Oh, that's cool.
So it's in a bank, but yeah, I don't know.
That's good. Well, here's what this looks like. Let's just say you go and I'm going to create a new project tab. So here's a blank project. And so this is a brand new song, right? You can right click over here and choose to insert track from template, right?
Okay.
And then right here are your drums,
Oh, nice.
and here's your guitar.
Oh, that's cool.
So if I click drum, I don't want to do drums because that plugin has to load. But if I do this, if I go sci-fi rhythm guitar, you just wait for it, and they're there.
Nice.
Everything's already set. The volumes are kind of where they're supposed to be. The only thing it takes away is all the audio. The audio's gone. It doesn't save that unless you want it to.
Yeah.
And then it doesn't save any of the envelope stuff. But dude, and then you can right click and choose insert from template and then do your drums. And then it will load all that crap we did one time.
Nice.
So there they are. all ready to go. So it's really easy, and you could even do a whole song if you got like a template for bass guitar drums. You could save a whole song template, and then makes it really easy to get started.
Nice.
So I'm gonna close this. All right, cool. So when you were rendering stuff, okay, well just so you know, this is the same song. The only difference is that I did the drum stuff, and I now have I've called this new sci-fi metal track 2 drum routing. So if you still have your other one there, but if this is anyway, you know that. But all right, so when you're rendering, what have you been doing to render? Like, what's your? Actually, I'm gonna stop this video and restart it.